This lesson plan is designed for DP Year 1. It is an introduction to experimenting with music and part of a 2-week unit cycle on composition and performance practices that derive from music cultures across the world. Based on inquiry questions, students will analyze a short ensemble traditional Chinese music excerpt in order to inform their own music making in their creating and performing experiments. So the learning objective of this lesson is that students familiarize themselves with an unfamiliar music culture and the techniques used in it, and how a chosen area of inquiry and context within the DP syllabus informs their own music decisions as creators and performers. So the inquiry questions could start from: why should I consider approaching an unfamiliar culture as a researcher, creator, or performer? In what ways can an insightful investigation of a music culture impact my thinking, research, and communication skills? What real-life practices and values can I discover by analyzing this culture? To what extent can the music practices of this culture be applied to my own music making? So during the first 5 minutes of the lesson, I play a 30-second recorded excerpt of a small traditional Chinese music ensemble, and I explain the lesson overview. Like today, you'll analyze a short traditional Chinese music excerpt. You'll choose an area of inquiry and context and come up with a concrete way you can use the techniques you discover in your own music making. I also set the expectations. You'll expect it to actively listen and take analytical notes on it. Then you will work in groups to demonstrate and share your observations. After that, each one will synthesize one paragraph independently. And at the end of the lesson, you'll be asked to read your paragraphs aloud. For the next 10 minutes, I start by asking the students to read the inquiry questions and think about them for 2 minutes, and even come up with new ones if they want. And then I start introducing the new material by using primary resources, recordings, videos, photographs. I also demonstrate how to note a quick observation. I hand out listening guides and I give instructions how to use them. For the next 20 minutes, I form groups of 3 to 4 students. I hand out the score along with a listening guide, and I provide the excerpt so that they can listen to the music again and again. Through scaffolded questions, I guide the students to fill out the guide and justify an area of inquiry and a context based on the inquiry questions. It is important to do that so that they can come up with a meaningful explanation of the techniques and the ways they can use them in their own music making. So we're now 35 minutes into the lesson. So for the next 10 minutes, the students work independently so that they can write down a 3 to 5 sentence paragraph justifying the area of inquiry and context, and also citing a primary resource. This is very important, and I demonstrate how to do that on Google Docs or on Microsoft Word, so that they use MLA style, and they get used to doing that throughout their portfolio. It's 5 more minutes to go until the end of the lesson. I pick 3 students to read their paragraphs aloud, and I highlight one strong example. I give instructions on how to do their homework, and I also remind them that this whole process can be used towards their extended essay research topic. And this is a great way to start experimenting on an unfamiliar context with DP Year 1 students.